Ah, dear friends, welcome for one more days being together to learn some more aspects of improvising our life for great performances to succeed first in the outer world, thereafter inner world. By now you must be very clear that Bhagavad Gita is such a beautiful, sublime, complete knowledge to be gained first by every one of us to succeed in our life. Again, it is because of our non practice and because of our, what do you call, inability of our faculties called mind intellect, that we may not be able to straight away in first round appreciate Gita, but then when you make two or three attempts, try to enter into the groove, into that track of how Bhagavan Krishna is guiding us, developing this knowledge, thought. If you can tune to that, every shloka will give you so much of knowledge and wisdom. And as we again and again say, knowledge and wisdom alone is the strength. With that strength of correct understanding and knowledge, any problems we can encounter, any goals we can set and reach out. So that is what we are doing. And especially the sixth chapter is Atma Samyama Yoga. This entire chapter is talking about how all our faculties, especially the Antakarana, Mana Buddhi Chitta, all of them, mind, how it has to be controlled. What is the need of it, importance of it? On that, the main focus is given. Already we have seen the 9 shlokas. The today's shloka is really will talk about to become the yogi. Okay, so let us try. Today also, like every day, the 3 topics. First one is learning of shloka. Today we will learn one shloka of Lord Ganesha. Very cute one. Like every day, one we are learning. Then today we'll have a common sense thought for a couple of minutes. Then in Bhagavad Gita, in continuation, in today's 6th chapter, 10th shloka, Bhagavan, he is just suggesting, become a yogi. Then he says, this is what is called as a yogi. Then he says, these are the 6 things a yogi has to do to become a yogi. Then, where to start from? From the scratch level of what? Starting to learn how to sit, etc. So from tomorrow, 11th sloka onwards, even from the basics of how to sit on what asana sit onwards, how to become a yogi, according to the definition given in this sloka, Bhagavan teaches. Then that yogi, once he teaches to that yoga ruda sthiti, that yoga ruda sthiti he can use to apply in his worldly fields, there he will succeed. Same thing if he applies for knowing the self, he will succeed here also. Is knowing and abiding in the self, get liberated from the not self. But both, a person want to succeed in the world also, he'll have to be the yogi. Which yogi? Atma Samyama yogi. What is the Atma here? Mind. How to achieve that? That is said in 6 steps here. 6 points. Same 6 are elaborated in the next 15 or 20 shlokas. Thus how? From this shloka onwards, we are told practically to become the yoga rudha yogi. The one who has become न इंद्रियार्थेषु अनुसज्जते न कर्मसु सर्व संकल्प सन्यासी वाला. कैसे बनना और कैसे उसी स्थाई में रहना. Then being in that mood, then set the goals or whatever given the work or duty, do that with most perfection, great perfection. Or have a spiritual goal, work towards that. But common, whether you want to become doctor or lawyer or politician or engineer or a sadhu santo, succeed in this field or that field, पहले योगी बनना पड़ता है. So yogi is not a only spiritual persons के लिए, it's a common word. Everybody should be a yogi. A thief also has to be a yogi. Yogi should not be a thief. Thief only when he's in the yoga sthiti, he can do the theft correctly. Don't become like that. I'm giving an example. A terrorist, he should be a yogi. You can see all these Muslim terrorists ना, वो शहर में देखो उनको योगी की तरह दिखते हैं. But what action they do is a terrorizing thing. So they know even to do the terrorist work, they have to become yogi. See the Naxalites and all. Such a great yogis they are. but doing for wrong purpose. So to achieve the success in worldly or spiritual, basic thing is we have to become yogi. Which yogi? Yoga Aruda yogi. What is yoga Aruda? Atma Samyamanam. What is Atma? Deha Indriya Mana. So Deha in our control, Indriya in our control, Mana in our control. That control just सोचने से नहीं होता, करने से होता है. कैसा करना? That will be told from tomorrow. But क्या करना will be told in today's श्लोक. अब क्यों करना ऑलरेडी बताया. ओनली द वन इज इन योग स्थिति ऑफ कंट्रोलिंग फैकल्टीज दैट ही कैन पुट एफर्ट्स इन द गोल चूजन विद द path known and reach out. Very beautiful are these excellent topics given by Lord Krishna. I to beg Lord Krishna and Geetha Mata, Vyasa Bhagwan and the entire Guru Parampara and Guru to bless all the sincere regular audience and me also with the clear understanding of each of these aspects and inspiration, enthusiasm to practice them and the strength to continue practice till really you become yogi. Yeah? Only one CM of UP? No. Not only 21st June of a year? No. Every one of us, every moment should be a yogi. All Bharatiyas must be yogis. Basically. Then after that yoga, Shakti or Yoga Sthiti, they are using for serving the country. You can see our finance minister, defense minister, external sub minister, prime minister, home minister, all of them you can see in their work the yogi lakshan, especially prime minister. How many decisions he'll have to take every day, how many places he'll have to go, how many things he'll have to involve. If his body, mind, senses, and they are not in full control, he'll be tired, exhausted. He cannot do the second or third work. Every second he'll have to take a holiday. Is it not? हो रहा है क्या? Why? Yoga स्थिति. See that our finance minister, how much planning to be done to take into account the national financial system, international system, how to coordinate and all, how to stop our Indian currency to going to outer, how to get the forex to our nation by selling our products. You know that crude oil bought from Russia because nobody is buying. We have the less price, and this one we are selling to America. It's a very intelligent process. हमको दोस्ती दोनों से है, उनको दुश्मनी है. तो अमेरिका doesn't want to buy the oil from Russia. We will buy, and America ready to buy from us. We sell it. In that way, how many things are happening? Indigenously prepared all the war things, and they are being sent to 90 deshas. So many countries are now demanding our Indian even arms and ammunition. You know, self-sufficient war, ready to supply in every field. Medicine, self-sufficient, supply to others. All the warfare related, self-sufficient. All the khane wale cheese, self-sufficient and ready to give to other nations. See, Atmanirbhar Bharat. He's a yogi. Only yogis can do that. Even the idea also, politically, votes के लिए lecture देना नहीं. That any politician will do. But actually implementing it, ओनली योगी. अदर्स तो एक बार पावर मिला, अगले 5 साल वही काम करेंगे जिससे सिर से पावर का नहीं टिका रहता है. इन दैट एफर्ट दे फॉरगेट व्हाट टू डू फॉर द नेशन. एंड पीपल आल्सो यूजलेस. दे लिसन द प्रॉमिसेस एंड दे वोट. They have to see who is working, who is a yogi. Only to a yogi you give the vote, not to a bhogi and rogi. All others are bhogi, rogi. Chance दे दोगे, सत्यानाश हो जाएगा देश. We'll go back 100 years. Then you have to struggle as youth to restart it. Select proper people as, write letters to all the MLA MP. You become the Geetha type of yogi where you are fully controlled, ready to serve the nation. Our votes are for you. We have studied Geetha. Better make Geetha as national text first. Every ministers, everybody, not only Sadhu Santa, school student, everybody should study Geetha. At least 6th chapter to become yogi. Then serve the nation. Is it not true? Is there anything wrong what I said? Is there my selfishness? Is it because of Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma? तो है ही anyway, but it is for the good of everyone. Like the Sharira Yoga on June 21, out of 200 nations, 140 nations do. Other 60 nations, because their other religion, useless will, they don't do. कुछ करते हैं वो लोग भी. Like the Sharira Yoga, this is Manasika Yoga. Learn from India, learn from Bhagavad Gita, and be a yogi, whoever may be. UNESCO chief should be a yogi. IMF chief should be a yogi. WHO chief should be a yogi. Everybody should be yogi in this world, in this sense. It is good for them, it is good for the work they do, it is good for the entire globe. Apart from the yogi is a bhogi, is a rogi. भोगी रोगी तो कोई भी बन सकता है, योगी बनने में हिम्मत है ना. To eat and indulge anybody can do. To restrict from that and focus on the goals chosen is something unique. You as the listeners of Gita are being trained for that. Get trained. Be a person of inspiration from the Gita to set the higher goals for nation and world. Be a yogi and reach them out. And relax in your joy. Enjoy your relaxation. That way you have to become. And it's only introduction to you of Gita. Listen Gita from greater Mahatmas and get more information, more inspiration. Or pray to Lord Krishna and Vyas Bhagavan. They themselves will speak to you. Gita required for you to make you a master of your life and servant of the entire world. Let us try that. Okay, let us start. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gururdevo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. These are our everyday shlokas. Today, Ganapati shloka. Little bigger it is, but you are now masters by now. You will be able to learn it. The mantra is what? O Lord, Tvam means you. Vigna Shatru Dalana Iti. Thinking in the heart that you are the Dalana, the destroyer of Vigna and Shatru, obstacles and enemies. Sundara iti, that you are most beautiful in your form and the heart. Bhakta Priya iti, that you are the most beloved for the devotees. So, Sukhada iti, giver of the Sukha. Phalaprada iti, giver of whatever the good works we do, giver of the Phala, what we do. Vidya Prada iti, you are the giver of all the knowledges. Agahareti, remover of the sinner. Yes, Tuvanti. In this way, whoever are doing your worship or stuti, tebhyaha, to them, hey Ganesha, Varado Bhava, give all those varas which they asked, Nityameva, all the time. Excellent mantra it is. So in this prayer, especially, not only prayer done for us, for everyone. So the essence is, O Ganapati, whoever are worshipping you or doing salutations to you, taking you in this way with faith, bless them with all the vara required for them all the time. I am also included in them. I also with same attitude, I pray to you. You bless me also with those boons. And what are the prayers? Ki you are Vigna Shatru Dhalana. You are ever of the obstacles and enemies. You are Sundara. You have the inner beauty, outer beauty. Bhakta Priya. You love your devotees. Sukhada. You are giver of happiness. So Phalaprada. You are giver of all the Chaturvida Phala Purushartha, Dharmartha Ka Moksha, or Satkarma Ka Satphala. Vidya Pradata, that you are the giver of knowledge. Agahara, you are remover of the sin. Yes, Vanti. In this way, whoever does your stuti, Tebhya, to all of them, to including me, Hey Ganesha, Varado Bhava, become a blessed person. Give the vara to them, Nityameva, all the time. Excellent shloka it is. I really love it. ओके 11 टाइम्स नाउ. इसको तो सबसे पहले 108 बार कर लो तुम आज ही. 1080 भी कर देना. Each of this mantra. Okay, I will do it 11 times for you. Om Sri Ganapati Anugrahena Asmin Shloke Ukta Samasta Vara Prapti Dvara Mukti Praptyartam Ananda Praptyartam Bhagavad Darsana Praptyartam सनातन धर्म से वैदिक संस्कृते पुनरुत्थान जागर विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम भारत मातुः विश्वव्याप्त आदरण प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म कृते कंकणबद्धानां समस्त भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु संस्थापकानां विघ्नशत्रु निर्मूलन द्वारा शक्ति साधन संपदा द्वारा विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्री विघ्नेश्वर परमात्मनः प्रार्थना श्लोकस्य जपं पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। ओम गंगणपतये नमः। ओम श्रीं ह्रीं क्लीं ग्लौं गणपतये वरद सर्वधर्मेश्वराय स्वाहा। ओम आई एम डूइंग द चैंटिंग स्टार्ट। ओम त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुंदरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेशवरदो भव नित्यमेव। त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलना इति सुंदर इति भक्तप्रिय इति सुखद इति फलप्रद इति विद्याप्रद इति अगहर इति ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यः ये गणेशः वरदो भव नित्यमेव। May you be the giver of the vara continuously to them, those who pray you like this. Om Vignashatrudalanaya Namaha. Om Sundaraya Namaha. Om Bhaktapriyaya Namaha. Om Sukadaya Namaha. Om Falapradaya Namaha. Om Vidyapradaya Namaha. Om Agaharaya Namaha. Beautiful shloka it is. Very, very wonderful. Learn it. Tvam Vignashatrudalaneti cha Sundareti भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेश वरदो भव नित्यमेव। टुमारो बाय हार्ट करो इसको, टुमारो के अंदर। आई विल आल्सो बाय हार्ट दिस श्लोका। थैंक यू। वंडरफुल श्लोका वी लर्न नाउ। Today's common sense thought, so important, so simple. I don't remember whether we have discussed it over earlier any of the 150 श्लोका classes. किया होगा, याद नहीं है, सब थोड़ी याद आता है मुझे, मैं भी आपकी तरह हूँ। So very interesting, है ना? We have to be happy. Point thing. Okay, the means of happiness are two. One is happy by getting Second is happy by giving. Both of them are options. Okay. Out of these two options, be attentive. Which is in our hands? Is giving is in our hands or is getting in our hands? Imagine, getting is not in our hands. No, it is in the hands of givers. But giving is in our hands. Therefore, the common sense thought is about very powerful. Ki make a habit right from now of becoming happy in giving. Make a habit of becoming happy in giving. Don't make a wrong habit of trying to become happy in getting. Why? Because getting is not in your hands. Therefore, if you say, when I get, I'll become happy, you may or may not get. The chances of misery are more. But if you decide to be happy in giving, giving is always in your hands. So you can give and you can go on becoming happy. When you try this, what happens, that negative thing in us, that when only I get from others that I'll happy, become happy, that wrong notion goes away. You will never become miserable if you can really practice this. Is it not? Both are in our hands. One type of nature is what? I'll be happy only when others give. Like, when others send a message to me, I will be happy. That is not in your hands because phone खराब हुआ होगा, हाँ, उनको नाराज़गी हो गई होगी आपके प्रति और दूसरे दोस्त मिल गए होंगे या बिज़ी होएँगे, then you go on waiting. Now decide, I'll be happy by sending the message. So it is in your hands. You send and you are happy. Morning greetings कहते हो ना, good morning. Don't expect others to give because you will get disappointed. It's a condition. When you send me, I will be happy. Put another condition, I will send and I will be happy. It is in your hands. Others reply or not. You learn the art. So too, giving love, giving words of appreciation, giving the recognition, giving respect, giving value, giving the help. ये इसमें अगर हम खुशियाँ पाना सीख लेंगे ना, so then you will never be miserable because giving is in your hands. You understand? You learn to be happy in giving. If you make a habit of becoming happy in getting, you have 1,000 things to get and nobody gives you, you are 1,000 times miserable. But you have 100 things to give and you are habituated to give, to be happy in giving, 100 times you can be happy. Like on a dining table, sitting like a buffalo and expecting everyone to give you the items. वो आएगा वो नहीं आएगा दूर जाएगा आइटम खत्म होएगा you suffer. You only go and serve and see the joy. You're only giving to everyone the things and enjoy the happiness in it. Learn to be happy in giving. It is in your hands. Is it not? Everything to get service is not in our hand, but to give it is in our hands. To get help is not in our hands. To give it is in our hands. To get love is not in our, to give it is in our hands. Is it not? What is in our hands? We have to find happiness with that. Giving is in our hands. Make a habit of being happy in a giving. किसकी मजाल होगी बताओ हमको दुखी करने का? You don't have time even to wait for others. Maybe you are so busy in giving only, and you are happy in that. And what is the secret in that? The disappointments which we get because we want to be happy only when we get from others. All those disappointments go away. It's all mental condition, mental notion. It's a hallucination, an illusion, creating that when others give me, I'll be happy. It's murkhata hai wo. You can be happy by giving also. Generally, all these things the love, the forgiveness, the help, the concern, the greeting, etc. Naukri वगैरह you can't give, you are not a boss. That you anyway have to get it. That is a different issue. But then also give your services to the company where you are employed. Find happiness in that. Give respect to your boss who employed you. Find happiness in that. Give value importance to your colleagues. Find happiness in that. Nobody can make you miserable. And this thought never comes, उसने मेरे को good morning बोला ही नहीं. See, and the arrogant boss, entry karte hi, waits for everyone to do namaskar. Out of 20, 19 did namaskar, he is not happy. He is miserable. Why? 20th fellow has not done. On the other hand, he enters, good morning guys, good morning colleague, good morning friends. Like that he goes into his chamber, Malu. He need not even look at which fellow is reciprocating or not. Both are in his hands. Understood the technique of it? Give and be happy. Find happiness in giving. Just like we are trying to find happiness in getting, which is becoming impossible. Because nobody wants to give. When everybody is takers, so the giver कौन है? Take or give. Happiness is independent of these two. You can be happy in both. That is what is the secret. Lord kept. भगवान ने ऐसा नहीं कहा कि लेने में ही हैप्पीनेस है. अगर ऐसी बात है तो सब लेने वाले हैं, तो देने वाले कौन है? कोई देकर हैप्पी हो रहा है, तभी कोई लेकर हैप्पी हो रहा है ना. अगर देने वाले को खुशी नहीं तो देगा ही नहीं, वो भी लेने को बैठेगा. अब सब लेने वाले हैं तो देने वाला कौन? इट इज लाइक एवरीबॉडी स्टैंडिंग फॉर द फोटोग्राफ एंड नोबडी इज देयर टू क्लिक. फोटो ही होगा वहां. One fellow will have to sacrifice himself not to be there in that. Then only others can be. If you find that happiness, you have clicked your good photo, then you need not worry मेरा फोटो आए नहीं वगैरह. But the other fellow, मेरा फोटो अच्छा होना चाहिए, कैसा आएगा, तेरा चेहरा ही चढ़ा हुआ है. And then he'll go on posing and all. Very important it is throughout life. Otherwise, you become your own enemy to create your own dukkha, even if it is not there. Children don't give me respect, those people don't give me respect. Nobody will give in this world. Everybody is waiting to receive. You give. And while giving, you know, they may reciprocate also. अब आप लोग गीता सुन रहे हो ना, तो आपको बदलना है, नॉट लोग. डोंट कॉल योर फ्रेंड्स एंड टेल मी टू टेल देम कि दे बी हैप्पी इन गिविंग. सी स्वामी, माय फ्रेंड्स आर नॉट गिविंग, टेल देम टू गिव मी ऑल एंड मेक मी हैप्पी. अरे महाराज, इट इज आई एम टेलिंग यू, यू आर कमिंग टू माय क्लास. You learn in giving happiness. You learn to be happy in giving. Is it not? Everything, greetings. Don't wait like a Buddhu. My birthday is on April 1, April 1st. Naturally, everybody should greet me. And nobody called you that day. Why? They said they want to give a surprise. What is the surprise? They didn't wish you. You become miserable and double full. Instead of that, you only note everybody's birthday and feel excited, send surprise gifts, surprise beautiful notifications and all. Be happy in that. A true lover feels happy in giving. We be a true lover. A very attached fellow feels happy in getting. That's a before marriage, right? The true lovers enjoy love by giving. After marriage, they start expecting. In that only they find happiness. They both stop giving, which they used to do earlier. They were both becoming disappointed. Then they say we can't live together. You understood? Therefore, what was there before marriage, to make it permanent, the marriage is done. Of enjoying and giving only, continue it. Marriage only an insurance that you are together now. Together continue. पहले तो थे, प्यार दे रहे थे, आओ क्या मांग रहे हो बुद्धू. Wherever that's how there's no love marriage in Indian culture. Marriage after love. What is love? Giving. Therefore, the husband would be trained, अरे शादी करेगा, उसको जो भी चाहिए देते रहना. Then she's also trained, yeah, whatever you need, you give. Both of them compete in giving. They were never in misery of fighting. That is the actual ideal married life. Both are giving love, giving service, giving help, forgiving. You understand? See that whole story, which language I don't know. A long hair she has got, a wristwatch without the belt he has got. They just want to give the gift. She cut her long hair, got the money, brought a strap for the watch, and he sold the watch and brought her a comb or something related to the hair. There the objects become secondary. The true love का joy. इतना बढ़िया देखो. A lover gives, yaar. And the one who wants it, no, he's not a useless fellow, it is. Throughout life, learn it. Be a giver. That's it. Others can't give. They are not like you. They are not attending Geetha classes. Don't become miserable. Be happy in giving. Learn to be happy in giving. That's it. Full stop. Don't think this and that. अब किसकी मजाल होगी देखो तेरे को तुमको डिसअपॉइंट करने को मिजरेबल बनाने nobody can. Those who come to make you miserable, they become miserable when you learn the art of giving and making happy. Like when you go to somebody's house, don't expect कि वो लोग मेरे को क्या खाना देंगे. Then they will give you कल का परसों का. You know, then you become frustrated. Like the other day, the beggar came asking for. Then the owner came out and says कि जल्दी जल्दी जो भी पहले घर में भीख मांग के लाए वो मेरे को दे दो. एक बार मैंने खा के बर्तन मांज ली. अब सासू माँ आई है ससुर जी उनको लेकर आना नहीं है. ये कल मैं वापस दूंगी. But you decide to go with all you only taking the fruits and gifts and all. There is a joy. देने में कहीं भी जाना ना देने को जाओ लेने को मत. Then you get disappointed. Be a giver. When you go to attend to a patient, don't go there to eat his apples. You take apples and all ORS, etc. Whatever required. Is it not? When you go to children, you give them hug, give them love, give them chocolates. Giver, become a giver. Is it not? Every day कुछ ना कोई हमारे हाथ से जो भी हमारे चारों तो लोग हैं उनको मिलते हैं. They should feel so freedom. अरे तू क्या रे कुछ मांगता है नहीं कब देता ही रहता है. I said, I don't know how my Swami told in our Geetha class, find happiness in giving, I am enjoying it. But we don't give you, I don't expect from you. अब देखो उल्टी बात, देते तो कुछ नहीं, and then you don't give, why will they give? When they don't give, oh, nobody gives me anything. Why? They are not giving you kicks? They are giving that. Useless. Be happy in giving. That's our today's common sense thought. Wonderful it is. Enjoy. Now let us come to our Bhagavad Gita. We are in 6th chapter. Its name is Atma Samyama Yoga. Samyama is full regulation, full discipline, full control. Atma means our own Sharira, Indriya, Prana, Mana and Buddhi. Why this has to be done? Because this is the first point. Like when you have to go to Badrinath or Kedarnath, first you have to reach to the foothill called Rishikesh. Is it not? You want to climb the Mother Rani Vaishno Devi. So first you have to go to that foothill. From there only you start. Anyway, you have to fly in sky in the plane to reach to another destination. First you have to reach to the airport and board the flight. So too, you want to reach spiritual goal or you want to reach worldly goal. For both of them, the base point is becoming the yogi, becoming Atma Samyama Yogi. If not, you can never be reaching to your goals. Is it any difficult thing? Only difficult thing is these things are in Sanskrit. That's it. But when I am telling you the meaning of it in English, it should be so obvious to you. It is like any example, no? That vehicle in which you are traveling, if you don't have some yama of that vehicle, it will not take you to the goal, it will take to Yama only. That is why the name of the two-wheeler is Yamaha. उसका प्रॉपर संयम नहीं किया 120 140 इतना स्पीड तुम चला रहे हो यमराज भी उतने स्पीड आ रहे हैं एकदम धड़ाक से मार दिया यमराज आजा बैठ अभी मेरे भैंस में आराम से ले जाएंगे Yamaha है ना वही इफ यू डोंट कंट्रोल पीछे एक होंडी को बिठाया और होंडे में बैठे अरे होंडू विदाउट कंट्रोल. But if you really have proper control of the vehicle, what a joy it is. है ना सुहाना सफर और मौसम हंसी life also. We are traveling. Life is a travel toward the destination called as happiness. Spiritual people seek happiness in the God. You and I speak in the other goals. It's okay. But you have to travel. For travel, for them and us, vehicles are same. शरीर इंद्रिय मना बुद्धि इसी को यूज करते हुए हमको अपने लक्ष्य तक जाना है. So those who control spiritually, they succeed. Don't control, their goal also is only dream. So too the worldly successful people can succeed when their faculty is controlled. If not, there for them also the reaching the dream is goal is a dream. So all you youngsters, when you dream to achieve goals, whatever if you want to realize those dreams, you have to become a Atma Samyama Yogi. All those things were being taught to us from this shloka onwards, first onwards. Anashida karma phalam karyam karam. I am speaking this shloka for the spiritual seekers also, for all of us also. अनाश्र कर्मफलं कार्यं कर्म करोति यः स सन्न्यासी च योगी च न निरग्नि न चाक्रियः यं सन्न्यासमिति प्राहुः योगं तमिति पाण्डव न ह्यसन्न्यस्तसङ्कल्पः योगी भवति कश्चन आरुक्षोर्मुनेर्योगं कर्म कारणमुच्यते योगारूढस्य तस्यैव शमः कारणमुच्यते यदा हिनेन्द्रियार्थेषु न कर्म संसज्जते सर्वसङ्कल्पसन्न्यासी योगारूढस्तदोच्यते उद्धरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानं वसादयेत् आत्मैव ह्यात्मनो बन्धुरात्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैव आत्मना जितः अनात्मत्वे वर्तेत आत्मैव शत्रुवत् जितात्मना प्रशान्तस्य परमात्मा स्मायितः शीतोष्ण सुखदुःखेषु तथा मानापमानयोः ज्ञानविज्ञानतृप्तात्मा कूटस्थो विसेन्द्रियः युक्त इत्युच्यते योगी समलोष्टाश्मकाञ्चनः and yesterday सुहृन्मित्रार्युदासीनम् अध्यस्तद्वेषबन्धुषु साधुषु च पापेषु समबुद्धिर्विशिष्यते. 9 shlokas. Today in the 10th shloka, Bhagavan tells you become an Atma Samyama Yogi. For that, keep on putting the effort. Once you reach to yoga sthiti, continue to be in that sthiti. Maintaining that yoga sthiti, then you do your work or the goal of worldly or spiritual. Like in that music orchestra, that main singer. First tunes, कि किस ट्यून में ये भजन या गाने को गाना है. Then maintaining that main, that's पीछे तानपुरा लगाते हैं. Maintaining that main thing, then they uses all the lyrics and all. ऊपर नीचे जाते हुए, they just make that orchestra, that concert so beautiful. Life should be orchestrated, orchestrated expression for us. Concert. For us also, it should give joy for the audience who are looking at us. For that, you have to have background thing. That is called yoga sthiti. Okay. So, in this 9th, 10th shloka, yesterday we told a yogi toward the object, you will have a samasthiti. Toward all the 9 types of people, you will be dealing with them as it is required for reaching the goal without any biasness or impurity. Yet, no inside extra attachment to anyone. सुहृत् मित्र हरि उदासीन मध्यस्थ द्वेष्य बंधु साधु पापेश. All the 9 types of people. Yesterday we have taken good time exhaustively to explain it. Today onwards Bhagavan is telling all how to become yogi. By what is yogi? Atma Samyam jisne kiya. That means the one who has become yoga rudha. I am repeatedly using these words for making you familiar with these things. In English I can speak, but you should become familiar with Sanskrit and Geetha so that you become independent in studying it and understanding. हमेशा तो मैं नहीं रहूंगा. मैं गीता हमेशा है. आपको यहाँ ट्रेनिंग मिल गया तो गीता पकड़कर पढ़ते जाओ, समझते जाओ. So today the base, first shloka, today's shloka is base. Then this is what is elaborated in next 15 shlokas. How to achieve this thing. So the shloka goes like this. Yogi yunjita satatam atmanam. So yogi satatam atmanam yunjita. And how to do? Rahasistitaha ekaki yatachittatma nirashihi aparigraha. These are all the 5 or 6 or 7 or tips he gives. 6 or 7. Okay. Nirashihi aparigraha. We'll see that today. Beautiful shloka and very, very important. And if you can't understand in one go, listen these talks 2 or 3 times. This is not a movie or entertainment. Even movie you see 10 times. Only the 10th time when you see, you can see that actors' way of action is facial expressions or the comedy, uska essence or even dialogues, uske some lesson. पहली बार आपको हर एक डायलॉग का हर एक मजा नहीं आता, मतलब समझ नहीं आता. You know that? Every time when you are keenly seeing same movie, you know, अरे ये डायलॉग तो मैं पिछली बार मिस ही किया था, ये वाला ह्यूमर तो मैंने मिस ही किया था. हाँ, तो इस सिनेमा तो हीरो ने ये बात सिखाया हमको, वो बात मैंने मिस ही नहीं की थी। Even cinema Ghana, when you are at the age of 10, what to listen, what to understand, 20, 30, at the age of 70, when you listen, same Ghana gives you the result, different meaning. So too our Gita. If those things only when you repeat, you get better meanings. गीता को तो पहले समझने के लिए बहुत बार सुनना है, समझ को बढ़ाने के लिए बार बार सुनना। You try that. Okay, let us start. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Atha Shashthodhyayah, Atma Samyama Yoga, Sri Bhagavanuvacha, Dashama Shlokaha. तो योगी युञ्जीत सततम आत्मानं रहस्य स्थितः एकाकी यति सिद्धात्मा निराशीर परिग्रह। ओनली 4 पादास, चार बार, 2 बार, लाइक एवरी डे। इफ यू हैव अ बुक इट वुड हैव बीन वेरी नाइस। प्लीज होल्ड ए गीता बुक एवरी डे। 10 रुपए में मिलता है गीता, और इसमें खरीदो, सेंड मी द बिल, आई विल गिव यू मनी। स्टार्ट और डाउनलोड फ्रॉम सो मेनी वंडरफुल साइट्स आर देयर इन योर ओन लैंग्वेज। स्टार्ट। श्री भगवान उवाच, श्री भगवान उवाच, श्री भगवान उवाच। श्री युक्ता, a knowledgeable, loving, kind, Bhagavan uvacha, spoken. That is the meaning of it. Lord said so. योगी युञ्जीत सततं, योगी युञ्जीत सततं, योगी युञ्जीत सततं, योगी युञ्जीत सततं, आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः, आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः, आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः, आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः, एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा, एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा, एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा, एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा, निराशीरपरिग्रहः, 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 निराशीरपरिग्रहः। टुगेदर। श्री भगवानुवाच, योगी युञ्जीत सततम्, आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः, एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा, निराशीरपरिग्रहः, योगी युञ्जि। श्री भगवानुवाच, योगी युञ्जीत सततम्, आत्मानं रहसि स्थितः, एकाकीयत चित्तात्मा, निराशीरपरिग्रहः। Now here, up to becoming yogi is common for us who want the worldly goal to achieve and also for spiritual goal. Once you have achieved yoga sthiti or yoga arudha sthiti, you use that sthiti of yoga arudha of your mind for your spiritual goal, O spiritual seeker. And you, the worldly people, you achieve the world. Okay. Now, 4 padas in this shloka. So, Bhagavan is guiding Arjuna and all of us. The first part is Yogi Yunjita Satatam Atman. 1. Second, Rahasya Sthitaha Ekakiyata Chittatma Nirashihi Avarigraha. So, these are all the conditions you have to create to become a yogi, to practice to become a yogi. So, the one by one word. Yogi, Yogi Yunjita, Yogi Yunjita Atmanam, Yogi Yunjita Atmanam Satatam. So, yogi means the one who want to become the yogi. Yunjita means you should establish in the effort of trying to become yogi. Satata means always. And what is the yoga sthiti? Atmanam yunjita means yogi atmanam satatam yunjita. Means yogi बनना चाहने वाला व्यक्ति है ना, जिस अंतःकरण को कंट्रोल करने से योगी बनता है, उस अंतःकरण को कंट्रोल करने वाले प्रैक्टिस में हमेशा लगे रहना है। इज इट नॉट सेम? नो, जिस ड्राइविंग को परफेक्ट करना आप चाहते हो, उस ड्राइविंग को परफेक्ट करने के लिए वो ड्राइविंग का जो प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ता है, उस प्रैक्टिस को रेगुलर करो, है कि नहीं? So yogi yunjita satatam atmanam. So yogi satatam atmanam yunjita. Yunjita means endowed in or established in or put in, put in. A yogi should put a yogi should put himself always in doing the yoga sadhana. मतलब क्या हुआ, कभी किया कभी नहीं किया तो नहीं होता. दिस वाला आत्म संयम योगा और योगारूढ़ स्थिति, निरंतर दिमाग उसी पे रहना पड़ता है. You cannot miss it. Like I told you, those who want to maintain the smartness of the body, they are always are careful about the calories which they are taking inside or the sweating, toiling which they are doing. सिनेमा में मेकअप कितना लगातार होता रहता है. एक बार शॉट लिया पर ठीक नहीं आया, फिर से मेकअप मैन आ गया, फिर से. तो व्हाट आर दे डूइंग थ्रू ऑल देयर एफर्ट्स? सततम दे आर इन ए प्रेजेंटेबल फॉर्म इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कैमरा. ये नहीं कह सकते यार पसीने आगे कोई नहीं शूट लो, नहीं 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 हो सकता हो. You'll have to be always in that mode. Therefore, the practice to become yogi has to be done always. And yogi is he who is practicing and achieving the yoga sthiti called as controlling of his own atma. Here atma is dehendriya mana, senses, body and mind. So what is the whole first sentence became then? Yogi, the one who want to become yogi, satatam, always, atmanam, his faculties, yunjita, should engage in gaining the yoga sadhana or yoga sthiti. In other meaning, what? Atmanam Satatam Yunjita means he should always, generally, he should always engage in trying to become yogi. Like I told you, everyone who wants to be perfect in his, let us say, any sport. To be perfect and to be selected by the team, always does he maintain his form or not? And to maintain the form, is he not engaging in doing those things by which he is maintaining the form? You see that? You are a sports lover, I know all youngsters. So yogi atmanam satatam yoga sadhane yunjita. योगी को योग साधना में अपने आप को हमेशा लगे रखना है. 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours they do practice. Everyone, the tennis player, 1.5 घंटे में मैच हो जाता है या 2 घंटे if it's men's 3 hours. But for that, how many hours every day they practice? सुबह शाम. और टेबल टेनिस कितना टाइम? 1 घंटे में वो 5 राउंड हो जाते हैं खत्म. बास्केटबॉल ओनली 5, वॉलीबॉल सॉरी, बास्केटबॉल में 3 होते हैं, 3 सेट्स. But how many hours they do? In the same way, to come to yoga rudha sthiti, from the sthiti where we are now, whatever the practices we have to do, we have to engage ourselves in those practices. That is the meaning of first line. Sir, what are the practices? Main 6 months I am telling you now. How to do them in the next 15 shlokas, I am going to tell you, hey Arjuna. पहले तो मेन लक्ष्य को बात को समझो. What is that? You should become a yogi to become successful in your worldly goal or spiritual goal. Achieving worldly goal also yoga. Achieving spiritual goal also is yoga. But to achieve both of them, first you have to become a yogi by gaining the yoga sthiti. That is called Atma Samyama. That is the yoga aruna sthiti. You have to engage in yourself all the time in achieving that thing. So you have to engage yourself. You have to engage yourself only by yourself. Nobody else can do yoga for you. And you have to do it all the time. Till that is reached. Once you have reached that, then you are given a chance to achieve the goal in the world, all the world, spiritually goal, whatever you reach, whatever you seek. Okay, yogi satatam atmanam yunjita. अर्थ क्या हुआ? Your own faculties. Like the dog which you want to control, it should be always in front of you. अब छोड़ दिया 1 घंटा कंट्रोल करके, वो भटक जाएगा वो. That is how in hostels and all, children are kept in full control. Even when they are given freedom, either in the sports or in a picnic, some teachers escort them to see that they are always controlled. If that is not done, though children never have, if somebody is not controlled, they are not aware what they do. वो कोई गिर जाएगा, पानी में गिर जाएगा, उसको एक्सीडेंट हो जाएगा, एक दूसरे को मारेंगे. All the control done in the college school is wasted when the control is stopped when they are left somewhere. Is it not? Can you say while driving the scooter, I have controlled for 9 kilometers. Last 1 kilometer only I did not control. That is enough for accident. In the same way, what you have to understand from the first line is to achieve the yoga arudha sthiti, the practice also continuously to be done to reach it. Even after reaching, continue how to do to maintain it. With that maintenance of yoga sthiti, only you can do your goal reaching through practicing what you have to do. I hope I am repeatedly telling so that you catch the essence of it. In our layman's language, always be engaged in controlling your body, senses, and mind. That is called yoga sthiti. With that controlled body, senses, and mind, you are a doctor, lawyer, engineer, any professional, politician, cinema actor, painter, sports person, anything you are, you can enjoy. So, if you are a spiritual seeker, bhakti sadhana karna hai, you can do. Karma yoga karna, you can do. Ashtanga yoga karna, you can do jnana. Because all these you can do with your sharira, mana, indriya. If they are not in control, how can you do all of them? दैट इज वाई योगा रूढ़ता को सबसे पहले हमको वैल्यू देना है. फर्स्ट ये पार्ट पढ़ाना है स्कूल कॉलेजेस में, हाउ यू हैव टू डिसिप्लिन रेगुलेट आवर बॉडी, इट्स इन इट्स शेप, इन इट्स वेट, इन इट्स एनर्जी, इन इट्स नो डिसीज, इन इट्स इम्यूनिटी. पहले इसको सिखाना है. अदरवाइज लेजी फेलो, eating anything like buffalo and sitting doing nothing and inviting all the diseases at the age of 15-20, पेट दर्द, ये दर्द, वो दर्द, ऐसे निकम्मे को कहीं काम पे लगाते हैं क्या? इमेजिन ऑल दोस एनडीआरएफ एंड इंडियन आर्मी वाले दो तुर्की गए हैं, ये लोग विदाउट देयर योगा स्थिति ऑफ बॉडी फिट, सेंसेस कंट्रोल्ड, माइंड फिट, without that if they go, instead of serving them there they would become, instead of getting the name through service, they would have really got a bad name. One of the comments of these people what they said कि हमारा वहाँ का डिसिप्लिन को देखकर उतने लोग तो हमको इतना अप्रिशिएट किया. What is the discipline you meant? Many other countries also have sent the volunteers, but they were also somewhere selfish, somewhere indisciplined. They might be doing some other gaflat also, impure work, कुछ भी हो सकता है वो. Our Indians, India का भक्ति वैसा ही वहाँ भी. So they just dealt with human beings or the work with so much of discipline that the people not only appreciated work but appreciated their purity. How could they do that? Because they are yogi. What the yoga? Senses, mind, body controlled there. If that is not there, instead of getting the name to our country of doing good work, they would have only done the bad name. ये इंडियंस आए थे, इतने नालायक निकले, इतने गंदे निकले, इतने यूजलेस निकले, ऐसा बदनाम होता था हमको. अब तो नाम मिला. See, the whole world community is appreciating India's efforts. Those 180 contingent or 200 जो भी गए हैं, they have done a classic master work. It will remain in the history for a long time to come. Because they're all yogis. They control the body, therefore they could withstand to the sleeper as well as the cold. Controlled senses, therefore they did not indulge in all the bhoga. करते रहो तो where can you do the work? Control the mind, therefore they could balance their emotions, they can focus on the work given. They're all yogis बेटा, बनना पड़ता है हमको भाई. एंड योगा, स्पिरिचुअलिटी, भगवद गीता, ये सब हमको जरूरत नहीं है. अब तक हम ऐसे महसूस कर रहे थे, मिसगाइडेंस, because you never studied. Now you are listening. Now don't you understand? More closely related is Geetha to our life than your physics, chemistry, maths, and all. All of them will be mastered. They can be rightly utilized. Through them, you can achieve success. First, when you are a yogi. If you are not a yogi, you may be given all those things freely also. You will misuse them only. Because you are not a self-controlled fellow. Your mind is lavishly craving for every desire. The senses also are so much tempted. The body fellow is useless, lazy. How can you? है ना? एक दवा दारू पीने वाले को, निकम्मा काम नहीं करने वाले को, पीकर सोने वाले को, on the name of reservation, if you put him in an officer post, what will he do? But a person who is well disciplined, who knows the value of the work, value of the company, value of the salary, value of the nation, does in a mood of yoga is always there. Usko officer banao. That's what I am telling you. In India at present, Prime Minister, President, Foreign Minister, External Affairs Minister, Defense Minister, all of them are Mahayogis. You look into them unbiased way, you can see it. One or two shortcomings, whatever they may be, to a human तो है वो, और divine होते तो यहाँ क्यों भटकने आएंगे ये काम करने? For us useless नालायक 140 crores undeserving fellows. If they're doing it means what, योगी थोड़ा तो होंगे वो तो ठीक है. Don't be a proofreader only to see the mistakes. प्रूफ रीडर का क्या है? एक पेज पढ़ेगा, उसमें एक भी मिस्टेक नहीं मिला तो ही विल फील डिसअपॉइंटेड. अदर पेज 100 मिस्टेक्स ही फाइंड, हाँ वेरी हैप्पी. डोंट बी अ प्रूफ रीडर इन लुकिंग एट पीपल. Be a person to see the what is good. You can observe it. Okay, the first line explained. Yogi satatam atmanam yunjita. A yogi should engage his faculties always to become a yogi. A person who wants to become a yogi should engage his faculties to become a yogi. If he engages his faculties to become a bhogi and to want to become a yogi, how can he become? I am doing those practices by which the mind is going out of control and I want to control my mind. अंडरस्टूड ना? कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन हो गया कि नहीं? इसलिए योग पाना है तो दैट इज अ कंट्रोल ऑफ फैकल्टी. और वो पाने के लिए क्या करना है? फैकल्टी को कंट्रोल करने के काम में ही करना है ना, काम ही करना चाहिए. व्हाट इज दैट वी आर गोइंग टू से इन फ्यूचर. नेक्स्ट श्लोका. So yogi atmanam satam yunjita, yogi atmanam satam yunjita, yogi should engage all his faculties to control them, which is called as yoga sthiti. योगी बनने के लिए हमेशा योग करना चाहिए. What is yoga? Atmanam yunjita. Atmanam yunjita. Atmanam is sharira, prana, mana, buddhi. Yunjita means engage. Yungita means engage. So engage yourself in controlling yourself. Like I engage the body in exercise to keep the body fit. Is it not? I engage the mind in my puja ityadi to keep the mind in divine mood and concentrated mood, like that. Clear? That now. Now, how to achieve this one? In this sloka, 6 points are told. Okay? I will only mention them today. Now time is not there. Tomorrow I explain them. Then again, we'll from the 11th sloka onwards, we can see step by step Bhagavan how to achieve yoga sthiti he teaches. And if you just have that love for this knowledge, have the patience to learn, have the guts and commitment to practice, while studying only within year time or few months, whenever we finish this chapter, you can really achieve to yoga sthiti. That golden chance is thrown at your disposal. It is ball is in your court. If you are intelligent, you encourage that opportunity. Become a yogi and achieve the things in the world. Okay, the things are rahasya sthitaha. Second, ekaki. Third, yata chitta. Fourth, yata atma. Fifth, nirashihi. Sixth, aparigraha. There are 6 preparations with which we can control our faculties to reach a yoga sthiti. This always we have to do. If you don't do, then they become virulent, uncontrolled. With that, you can't be yogi. You will be their slave. Then they only demand some nonsense. Doing that, you will forget your goal. The one who cannot have a goal, who can't reach anything, how can he feel happy? How can others be happy with him? How can they respect us? The life is wasted. Think like that. So now there are 2 aspects. One is what? Till you reach the yoga rudha sthiti, you go to the seclusion and practice all of that. Once you achieve that, maintaining that one, you perform in your life. Like in the makeup room, makeup is made. After makeup is made, when you come onto the stage, makeup पूरा wipe off करके खड़े होते हो कि उस makeup के साथ dance करते हो? है ना? एन आर्मी ऑफिसर फुल्ली ड्रेस्ड, हो गया, अब ड्रेस निकाल के युद्ध में जाते हैं। अरे युद्ध में जाने के लिए तो मेकअप किया और ड्रेस किया ना। इन द सेम वे you have made your yoga sthiti in your secret chambers to maintain it to succeed in the required fields. They were the same, like I do puja in the morning. Why? To create devotee in me. After that, what should be done? Same devotee in me should continue throughout the day. Only difference is in the morning while doing puja, the God was only in the puja room. Now when I am in the work field, whole world and people, everybody is God. The devotee in me, like he trained there in puja room, doing the same puja to all of them. The pujari in me, who is created in the puja room, should continue throughout the day, taking the world as God. For that, the puja is taught. Not the other way. कि पूजा कर दी, दुकान बंद कर दी पूजा वाला, और इसका fighting with wife, fighting with children, fighting with servants and driver, and going to the office, fight. Are, he is the puja Ari. Ari means enemy. He is the enemy only of the goodness, that fellow. But nobody knows that this is what the puja is done. Like you do exercise to be fit for the whole day's work, na? In the same way, to become a devotee. So to yoga arudha sthiti, you achieve it, maintain it throughout the life wherever we are. That is what it is. Beautiful it is. And I seek your patient listening. And it is not as easy, simple entertainment which you seek through the movie. It is a Geetha. It is a Shastra. It is given Lord Krishna. It is a mukti giving thing. It is a success giving thing. It is developing or improving the whole world वाला thing. तो ऐसी चीज को समझना है तो दिमाग लड़ाना ही पड़ेगा, दिमाग लगाना ही पड़ेगा, थोड़ा सा श्रद्धा से सुनना ही पड़ेगा, होमवर्क भी करना पड़ेगा. If you do it, you learn. If you don't do, it is your choice. So have patience. We love you. I'll repeatedly tell you every one of things as we told today till we satisfy that we have conveyed it to you. You also listen to it. Repeatedly listen because it's audio available. Thank God. Then note down the points. Then contemplate on that. Then feel it. Okay, this is Atma Samyama Yoga chapter. Atma is Sharira Indriya Mana Buddhi. Samyama means fully it has to be in my control. This is called as Yoga Sthiti or Yoga Arudha Sthiti. Why it is said in the beginning? Because only when I reach to that level, then whatever the worldly or spiritual goal I have, I can work in the means and achieve. If this Yoga Arudha Sthiti is not there, I'll tumble between, I will fall between, I'll flutter in between, I'll get derailed, distracted, etc. Then I can never put effort in the means to reach the goal. And then what is yoga sthiti? This is what it is. So 6 points are rahasi sthita, ekaki, yata chitta, yata atma, nirashi, aparigraha. In this way you do homework. And actually practice it and come out of as yogi. Nobody should know, nobody need know that every day you are practicing your own practice to become a yogi as told by Geetha Acharya, Lord Krishna. And with that thing, within a year or so, become that, whichever the field it is there, you are full in a yoga sthiti. Anything given, you know the goal and its importance, you know the means, all faculties are in your control, you are applying them, enjoying. अब देखो गोल ही नहीं है, तभी मीन्स ही नहीं है, तभी body no cooperation, mind no cooperation, senses no cooperation, my own faculties are my own enemy because I anatmastu shatrutve vartet atma shadvat, then failure everywhere, then the crying and saying I am good for nothing and everybody also says same. Chi, chi, chi. Come out of that. You are a Gita students now. As aggressively Arjuna became after Gita and defeated all the enemies, which was his goal. Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and brought freedom for himself. For same, you have to achieve your own goals, goals for the world, goal for the nation, goal for the culture and tradition throughout life after reaching to the yoga state and maintain that. May we all be that way, be blessed by the Lord in this great endeavor. Thank you. Let us chant Sri Bhagavanu Vacha Yogi Yunjita Satatam Atmanam Rahasi Sthitah Ekakiyata Chittatma Nirashira Parigraha. Now we have learned one Ganapati Shloka today. Tvam Vigna Shatru Dalaneti Cha Sundareti Bhakta Priyeti Sukadeti Falapradeti Vidya Pradetya Gahareti Chayestuvanti Tebhyo Ganesha Varado Bhavanityameva. Same thing again. त्वां विघ्नशत्रुदलनेति च सुन्दरेति भक्तप्रियेति सुखदेति फलप्रदेति विद्याप्रदेत्यगहरेति च ये स्तुवन्ति तेभ्यो गणेश वरदो भव नित्यमेव. And today's most powerful common sense thought was enjoy, learn the habit of be habit having develop the habit of becoming happy in giving rather than in taking. That was the very valuable common sense suggestion. Thanks all. Hmm. Thank you, friends. All the best in this endeavor. Hmm. See you tomorrow.